of single dads as well who don't know what to cook for their child. In that little time, how to make an interesting, nutritious dish. So yeah, you'll find it all in the Domestic Diva.
I have this really massive sweet tooth, and I know that you have one too. So now tell me quick ways where I can like make really yummy dessert.
I just think that, you know, you have to enjoy life. You can't live craving for food. So on other days, I lead a very disciplined life and I eat clean, and I try to keep sugar to literally 3 spoons or 4 spoons a day, which goes into maybe my tea and, you know, whatever else. And again, if it's sugar, it's not refined sugar. But on Sunday, I will eat anything that I can get my hands on. So I've tried to also give some very basic, really interesting recipes with a twist of mine, of how we make it at home. Like there's a gulab jamun bake with custard.
Oh, so you
know,
like
yeah. So I've tried to really make some very interesting twists with recipes. So, you know, there are times when you feel on a weekday, you want to have something sweet. So the hack for that is maybe a piece of chickpea, you know, or good, or a fruit and nut chia seed salad. So you'll have it. This is like a one-stop shop. This should be like every domestic housewife's Bible if they want to be a diva.
And we've already seen this on your channel, because remember I was telling you about this yakhni pulao that I made, and it was, all I needed was one pot, few spices, rice, and it was done.
Exactly.
So is that, you know, and now people are moving towards that. So will we see a lot of recipes from the book coming on your channel soon?
Yes, so there are a lot of recipes that I've already cooked that are also there in the book, but there are some standalone recipes which I haven't yet done on the YouTube channel, that they're so easy to replicate. And the yakhni pulao is just like a one-pot dish that you can just keep if you're having like your friends home. You just have that and you have a raita on the side, and you're like...
done, and it's so filling.
Exactly.
And it's so easy. Like I'm not even kidding. It just took me like 45 minutes. It was done. Also, again, a lot of people have this notion about South Indian food being only idli, dosa and vada.
Yeah.
So I want you to like burst that bubble and say that no, there are, you know,
there's so many. I mean, there's so many dishes. And there are so many in the south also. There's Mangalore, there's Kerala, there is, you know, Hyderabad, and each cuisine is different from the other. Hailing from a coastal region, we use a lot of coconut milk, and I think we're aging so much better. It keeps the skin more supple. There's a glow. Your hair is so much shinier and thicker, thanks to that coconut milk. And I try and use coconut milk in everything. So yeah, I think there was a twist that I did on the Thai curry, which already has coconut milk. So I tried to Indianize it with a South Indian twist of putting curry patta into it, and, you know, rye, and made a month Thai curry, and people loved it.
So nowadays in this hectic schedule, people, you know, take their eating habits for granted. So what do you think? Does eating right change the way you think?
Totally. You are what you eat. So I just think that, you know, wellness and health is something that we really underestimate. And if you can just make some modifications in your life where you are paying attention to what you are putting into your body, you will certainly see a big difference in the way you think. There will be clarity. You know, you won't feel foggy. There's some people who...
For me, again, I'm not one of those people who wakes up with like the sun, and I'm not a morning person at all. And I do yoga regularly, and I know you're supposed to do like yoga. The whole idea of Surya Namaskar is to do Namaskar to the Surya. And I end up doing it, you know, when the Surya has gone, like, and it's already like late in the evening, which for me, again, I think evening time, I really start to wake up after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Otherwise, I'm pretty much a zombie. I would owe my weight loss, and it's true, I have I still have 2 kilos to go, but I would say that it's because of all the yoga that I did before I delivered Naya, and I was doing yoga right up until the day I went to the hospital. Maybe a little bit to do with genetics, and, you know, maybe it's like my body type, or I owe it to, you know, my mum, who was quite petite and fit, and even after having my brother, and a little bit to breastfeeding. It burns 500 calories in a day, but it's not for everyone. It's very bad to cheat on your partner. When it comes to food, you mean, it's good to have a cheat day, but that's only if you're someone who can limit your cheats. I'm the kind of person who's like all or nothing. When I let go, and it's difficult to just let go on Sundays. If you can, then it's good to have one cheat day, I think, in a week. It's not a no-no, it's just I don't like spicy food, and I try not to have things that are like very fried. I just don't enjoy them. I am a very difficult person to take on a date in a restaurant because I will have a 10-minute conversation with the waiter. I can't just say, I'll have number 10 on the menu. And everyone knows this about me. So they're like, first letter order and then we'll tell you what we want. So I'll always customize it. And people are generally quite kind to me. And I think now people know me as well. And I have my favorites in all my favorite restaurants. I just have to go there and say, I want my staple, I want my regular, and they know me. I currently am doing squats with Inaya, and I try and do like 50 squats in a day, and it also helps her to sleep. Actually, that movement helps her to sleep. It's true, that's the only exercise I'm getting, is carrying her, trying to put her to sleep, trying to get her to calm down, bathing her. All of that is a really good workout because now she's close to 6 kilos. I otherwise love yoga. I think it's the best workout. It's something that you can do wherever you are. You don't need a gym, you don't need membership, you just use your own body weight, and it's wonderful, and you can do it well into the later years of your life, and it's fantastic for external.
Carrot is a must in my salad, and cucumber, and then again I add some roasted flaxseed in that. And also I love avocados, so I add avocados in that. So that's a big plate of salad. It's already very filling. And then I have one roti. Sometimes it's jowar roti, sometimes it's whole wheat, sometimes it's ragi, and sometimes when I feel like having something gravy, so then I have brown rice. And also with that, very important is I add, because I'm a hardcore non-vegetarian, I'm Punjabi, I love chicken, lamb, fish, everything. So I have, generally I have lamb, roast lamb with that. So that's my lunch. Sometimes I also have chicken curry, but really healthy, non-spicy. I don't add a lot of spices in that, and very less salt. So I'm somebody who loves less salt in every meal that I have. So I try to keep my salt not too high in every meal that I have. And then at around 4:30 I have green tea, and I have some mixed nuts. I personally love some apricots, dried apricots, walnuts, almonds. You can have whatever dry fruits that you like, but my favorite is dry apricot. I have like a big box of dry apricots all the time with me, but I have to make sure that I don't eat more than 4 in a day. So, and then at around I think 6:30 or 7, I have a big bowl of vegetable soup, and it's not a fancy and a very tasty soup, but I love that because it's super healthy. I add all the veggies. I just tell my helper to boil it and grind it, and just add some lemon in it, and I don't add salt. So it's a big bowl of vegetable soup that I have, and then sometimes I have sprouts with that, or sometimes I also just have maybe 4 or 5 egg whites. And then my last meal for the day is at around 10:30 or 10, and then I have a roti. So if I like to have carbs. I think if you work out, if you have some sort of physical activity going on in a day, you can definitely have carbs in your meal. So it's quite balanced. My every meal, I make sure that I have carbs, I have protein, and I have fiber in it. So even my last meal of the day, I have a small roti, or sometimes a very small portion of brown rice, and then I have a big plate of salad again. Again, all the spinach, baby spinach, kale leaves, lettuce, rocket leaves, all sorts of veggies. And again, I add some chia seeds or flax seeds in that. And